In this video, we are going to be going over the breakdown of the workflow of the Zoom H6 going into the Blackmagic ATEM Mini Pro ISO and everything that you need to know about how to set this up the way that you need it to be. Let's dive into it. We have our Zoom H6 here, which is going to be our audio recorder. This recorder is designed to pick up our microphones that are both here, connected by XLRs that go into each side right here, right? You can take a look, you can see the XLR. It's important for you to know that in order to turn on this device, you need batteries. Or if you don't have the batteries, you can always take your laptop. I wouldn't recommend this, but you can take your laptop and you can plug it directly into the side where it says DC for the USB connection. It'll look like something like this. And when we go to plug it in, you are going to be able to turn it on right at the bottom here. So you're going to pull that left and you are going to hold it left and it'll turn on like so. Now, when you're looking at the Zoom recorder, you'll see a couple different numbers, right? Each one of these numbers represents the input channel that you're going to be using specifically for whatever mic that you have. You'll see down here that if there are no mics plugged into each one of these, that's clearly not a mic input. So it's going to be channel 2 and channel 4. Okay, so now that we've done that, what we need to do is two very specific things, right? In order to be able to use our recorder into our ATEM, we have to look at the side here and we need to, one, make sure that the headphone jack, our headphones go into that so that we can monitor it. And then you're going to see something that says line out. You see it? It says line out. You are going to plug in this cord, an 1/8 inch cord, into the line out like so. That cord is going to go into mic 1 on the ATEM. You have everything officially set up for your Zoom recorder. All the volume is already set for everything. It's good to go. That brings us to our ATEM Mini Pro. Every single time that we turn on the ATEM Mini Pro ISO, we need to do so by plugging in and unplugging this cord specifically. It does not have an on-off feature, which is probably one of Blackmagic's biggest flaws. But anyway, we won't get into that. And that'll unscrew and then you pull out. It's like a safety feature, right? So it screws in there. Now on the back of your ATEM, you're going to see HDMI ports. Each of these ports, 1, 2, 3, 4, are going from your cameras in to the number channel on the HDMI, and it's related to the buttons. Like if camera 1 is going into 1, then you're going to press 1 and you're going to see 1. Camera 2 is going into 2, you're going to see 2. And if another camera is going into 3, you're going to see 3 if you press 3. But that is how to get your cameras going directly into your ATEM. Now when you start this up, what you're going to notice is on might not necessarily be on for mic 1. We need this to be on in order for our Zoom to be able to be heard by our ATEM Mini Pro. So once we plug it in, we want to make sure that this is on. And when we go to plug in, and I'll actually unplug this for a quick second just to use the cord. When we want to just record as is into our ATEM, we are going to plug into USB out and you are going to plug it into your SSD. You're going to see now record starts to show green. That means that you have the ability to now record from your ATEM Mini directly onto the card here from all the cameras that you looked at. So press record, turns red. That's how you know it's recording. Now, this is extremely important. As you're doing your audio test, you want to make sure you want to look right here in this bottom corner on your screen and make sure that none of these levels are hitting the red. If mic 1 is hitting the red, that means it's distorted. You've already seen this through some of our episodes that we've shot. If this right here is hitting the red, you're screwed. So in order to change that, we have the volume levels for our microphone. And so if it's hitting the red, we want to press the down arrow on mic 1. This is mic 1, this is mic 2. You can see it right here, mic 1, mic 2. If it starts hitting the red, you're going to lower it and you're going to say test, 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 check, 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 and you're going to look at this and make sure that it's at the yellow maximum as far as volume goes. And that is all you should really need to know about your ATEM. When you go to switch from camera to camera, you're going to press 1 and 2 and then record. Now, in order to stop it, you're going to press stop. It's going to turn green again, and that whole project file is completed. If you want to plug in and you do not want to use this monitor, you are going to unplug the HDMI from behind there. You are going to take HDMI out. That is right here. You see HDMI out? That is going to go into whatever monitor that you want to use to be able to see what you're physically doing. So if you don't want to use this TV here and you want to like get a monitor over here on the side, because if you're sitting down here, maybe you want to see the monitor in the back, you can take the HDMI cord from here, HDMI out, and then plug it into the monitor over there. That is how you see everything that you're doing. That is how you dial in your setup for your audio directly into your ATEM, connecting your audio to your camera files. If you have any questions, please feel free to message myself or anyone in the creators then how you can troubleshoot or go through any of the issues that you're dealing with maybe some of the cords, XYZ. Till next time, peace.